So mayroon pong isang super rare na interview kay Putin ngayon ang kumakalat sa international. Okay, buong mundo po mga sangkay nagulat sa mga pasabog ni Putin. At eto mga sangkay, mag-react po tayo. Tingnan po natin kasi pinangangambahan na itong si Putin ay i-invade ang Europe. Tingnan po natin kung ano po ang kanyang mga pasabog dito. Okay guys, magandang oras po sa inyong lahat. So bago tayo magtuloy-tuloy sa reaction video, pakisubscribe po muna yung ating YouTube channel. Okay, sa baba ng video na to makikita nyo po yung subscribe button. Pindutin nyo na lamang po yan. Tapos i-click nyo yung bell at i-click nyo po yung all. Madali lang naman po yan mga sangkay, no? At kung kayo naman po ay nanonood sa Facebook, huwag nyo pong kalilimutan na i-follow ang ating Facebook page. So ito na nga, tingnan po natin. Ito po, Putin in rare US interview. At ayon po dito, ang Russia daw po ay hindi interesado sa mas malawak na digmaan. So parang ang labo nito mga sangkay dahil nga po ang international media, lagi po nilang sinasabi na itong si Putin anumang oras ay aatake na po sa mga kalaban nila o mga nakakagirian nila dyan sa Europe. Panoorin nga po natin itong napaka-ano na interview ng Amerika.
Do you think NATO is worried about this becoming a global war or a nuclear conflict?
So, sa tingin mo ba daw, nag-aalala ang NATO na baka umabot sa mas malawak ang digmaan na ito ayon po sa reporter?
At least that's what they're talking about. And they're trying to intimidate their own population with an imaginary Russian threat. This is an obvious fact. And thinking people, not Philistines, but thinking people, analysts, those who are engaged in real politics, just smart people understand perfectly well that this is a fake. They're trying to fuel the Russian threat.
The threat I think you're referring to is a Russian invasion of Poland, Latvia, expansionist.
Ayan na, mga sangga. Ito kasi yung mga nabanggit na mga bansa. No, ito po yung mga sinasabi na possible aatakihin nitong Russia at any moment. Kaya kinakabahan po yung marami sa NATO. So ngayon, itinanong po ito mga sangkay. Ito po yung sagot.
Behavior is. Can you imagine a scenario where you sent Russian troops to Poland?
Ayan. Na-imagine mo ba, sabi ng na isang araw, isesend mo ang iyong mga military sa Poland?
Only in one case, if Poland attacks Russia. Why? Because we have no interest in Poland, Latvia, or anywhere else.
So dito pa lang mga sangkay, makikita nyo na yung pagkakaiba ng inilalabas ng international media sa sinasabi po ni Putin. Kasi sa international media, yung mga analyst, mga sangkay na tinutukoy kanina nila Putin, ang lagi po nilang sinasabi at any moment, aatakin ng Germany, Poland, at kung ano-ano pa mga bansa dyan sa Europe. Pero dito na iba. Sabi niya, siguro kung mangyayari lang, naaatakihin ng Poland ang Russia. Pero kung ang Russia aatake, wala pong rason, wala pong interest itong Russia sa iba pang mga bansa like Poland. Medyo nakakagulat lang mga sangkay, no? Ibang-iba po yung senaryo sa sinasabi ng international media eh. Mismo yung nagre-report, nagugulat po siya sa sinasabi ni Putin.
We do that. We simply don't have any interest. It's just threat-mongering.
One of our senior United States senators from the state of New York, Chuck Schumer, said yesterday, I believe, that we have to continue to fund the Ukrainian effort or U.S. soldiers, citizens could wind up fighting there. How do you assess that?
Well, if somebody has the desire to send regular troops, that would certainly bring humanity to the brink of very serious global conflict.
Ayan na nga po. Kung magpapadala doon mga sundalo, mas lalo pong titindi, lalawak ang digmaan dyan sa Ukraine. At baka umabot po sa global conflict.
This is obvious. Do the United States need this? What for? Thousands of miles away from your national territory.
Grabe.
Don't you have anything better to do? You have issues on the border, issues with migration, issues with the national debt.
Grabe naman dito. Dito sinupalpal na po ni Putin yung Amerika. Kayo, ang dami niyong problema. Problema sa pera, problema sa utang, national threat, immigration. Ang daming problema ng Amerika. So parang ang dating, bakit kayo nangingialam? Hindi naman kayo kasali sa sigalot na ito. Pambihira, na-real talk po itong reporter na ito, mga sangkay.
More than $33 trillion. You have nothing better to do, so you should fight in Ukraine?
Oh, di ba?
Wouldn't it be better to negotiate with Russia? Make an agreement, already understanding the situation that is developing today, realizing that Russia will fight for its interests to the end? And realizing this, actually return to common sense, start respecting our country and its interests, and look for certain solutions. It seems to me that this is much smarter and more rational.
Napapaisip po yung reporter eh. Sabi niya, iisip siguro niya, bakit nga ba kailangan mangialam nitong bansa namin sa digmaan ng Russia at Ukraine? Eh, sila nga may kinakaharap na problema. Nagiging pabagsak po ang ekonomiya ng Amerika. Muntikan pa po mag-shutdown nakaraang taon.
Further on, President of Ukraine issued a decree prohibiting negotiations with us. Let him cancel that decree, and that's it. We have never refused negotiations, indeed. We hear all the time, is Russia ready? Yes, we have not refused. It was them who publicly refused.
Okay. Baga sabi ni Putin, ready kami makipag-negotiate sa Ukraine. Anytime. Kaya nga lang, ang ginagawa po nitong international, sinisiraan daw po yung Russia. Ito po yung naiintindihan natin ngayon, mga sangkay. Kasi, ano naman po tayo talaga dito, hindi po tayo aware sa nangyayari talaga ng yung pinaka-deeper understanding about this war ng Ukraine against Russia. So eto, mula mismo sa bibig ni Putin.
Well, let him cancel his decree and enter into negotiations. We have never refused. And the fact that they obeyed the demand or persuasion of Mr. Johnson, the former Prime Minister of Great Britain, seems ridiculous and very sad to me. Because, as Mr. Arakamiya put it, we could have stopped those hostilities with war a year and a half ago already. But the British persuaded us and we refused this. Where is Mr. Johnson now? And the war continues.
So I just want to make sure I'm not misunderstanding what you're saying. I don't think that I am. I think you're saying you want a negotiated settlement to what's happening in Ukraine.
Ganda ng tanong.
Right. And we made it. We prepared the huge document in Istanbul that was initialed by the head of the Ukrainian delegation.
Okay. Kaya pala mga sangkay itong ngayon, kalat na kalat po sa international itong interview. Kita niyo mga sangkay. So sabi ng reporter, so are you saying, what you are saying na ikaw o ang Russia ay gusto nyong makipag-negotiate sa Ukraine? Sabi niya, tama ka. Kumbaga, nasa dokumento nasa may documents na, pepermahan na lamang, titingnan na lamang kung anong mga dapat ayusin nang sa ganun matigil na po itong digmaan.
He affixed his signature to some of the provisions, not to all of it. He put his signature and then he himself said, we were ready to sign it and the war would have been over long ago, 18 months ago. However, Prime Minister Johnson came, talked us out of it, and we missed that chance.
Okay. Yung Prime Minister daw po na ito na tinutukoy niya, ito daw po yung sumira sa maayos sana na usapan, sa deal. Kaya nagtuloy-tuloy po ang digmaan. Hindi po natin alam yan, mga sangkay.
Well, now let them think how to reverse the situation. We're not against it. It would be funny if it were not so sad.
Да, было бы смешно, если бы не было так грустно.
This endless mobilization in Ukraine, the hysteria, the domestic problems, sooner or later it will result in agreement.
Истерика, там, внутренние проблемы.
You know, this probably sounds strange given the current situation,
Все равно мы договоримся. И
but the relations between the two peoples will be rebuilt
даже
anyway.
в сегодняшней ситуации прозвучит.
It will take a lot of time, but they will heal.
Okay. So, malinaw dito mga sangga sa interview na itong Russia pala, matagal nang gustong magkaroon ng peace agreement dito sa Ukraine. At dito rin po natin nalaman na itong si Putin hindi interesado sa mas malawak pa na digmaan. O let's say, Third World War. Wala po silang interest. Di po sila interesado sa ganyan. So, ang tanong dito, bakit pinapakalat po ng international media yung yung about sa itong si Putin, i-atake na sa Germany, itong sila Putin, na-atake na sa Europe? Why? Mind conditioning? Ano ba ang ibig sabihin nito, mga sangkay? Kung kayong tatanungin ko ano ang ginagawa nila kay Putin. Masyadong masalimuot po itong. Well, just comment down below. Ano po ang inyong komento, mga sangkay? Ano po ang inyong opinion? And now, I invite you guys, please subscribe my YouTube channel. Sangkay Revelation, hanapin niyo po ito sa YouTube. Then click the subscribe, click the bell, and click all. Ako na po yung magpapaalam hanggang sa muli. This is me, Sangkay Janjan. Palagi niyo pong tatandaan that Jesus loves you. God bless everyone.